nice people. It's Michelle. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. If you saw my previous video about working in a group home, then this video will be helpful so that you can understand more about some of the activities that I did in a group home. That is one thing that I don't actually hear people talking about a lot with working in mental health care. There's a lot of sedentary behavior. So a lot of sitting. There were some people that smoked. There were a lot of people that laid in their beds a lot. And so one thing I found that was great for the residents to do, but also for me to do as a busy caregiver, is to get everybody up and move. So these are some of the exercises that I started doing. Now, because I wasn't sure where everybody's fitness or physical mobility level was, we just started sitting in a chair. And so we get everybody warmed up. That's what these introductory exercises are, just breathing in deep breaths. And so I try to talk with just enthusiasm and just try to get them excited about things. By this point, I know everybody's names. I just try to engage people by talking and asking questions. So as we're breathing in and we're breathing out, we're reaching down, we're trying to just get those muscles active, get the blood pumping, and then really anything that you can say to try to get people to talk. Hey, Donald, how was that feeling for you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I see you. I see you, Katie. I see you. You over there working it out. I see you, girl. I see you, girl. Good job. Let's go. Let's go. So we got some music going. We're talking. We're getting the exercises done. And one, and two, and three, and four. Five more. One, and two, and three, and four. Hey, let's do five more. One, and two, and three, and four, and five. So just keeping them exercising. And I love the fact that the managers of the house are really supportive of doing that because they know how sedentary people get. And I just talk about the benefits of exercise, how when you exercise, it is getting those endorphins moving around in your body. Endorphins provide a sense of good energy. They make you happier. Residents are taking medications 3 times a day. So their bodies are doing all kinds of things that are dealing with the chemical reaction from taking those medications. But what about something natural like the endorphins that are present that just need to be activated with activity? So even the people that are griping about it, I'm like, okay, Candace, all right, you can still get your cute on. You can still be cute and exercise. All right, I'm proud of you, girl. I'm so glad you're here with us. All right, let's go, let's go. Brenda, you looking good over there. I want you to catch up with us. We're going a little bit faster than that. I want you to catch up. All right. Then any activities, any of these stretches that we're doing, things like twisting your arms. Okay, open the doorknob, open the doorknob, open the doorknob. Touch the ceiling, touch the floor. Touch the ceiling, touch the floor. Touch the ceiling, tickle your toes, tickle your toes. Anything that you can say just to keep people engaged and guessing and all that kind of stuff. And then before you know it, that 20 or 30 minutes goes by so quickly. And this is a great way that you can get your billing in because when you're engaging residents, you have them occupied in an activity that is good for their health, it is good for their brain activity, and it is a social skill. So you definitely want to build on those things. It doesn't matter what anybody's treatment plan says. Usually something with exercise for better health, brain activity, and socialization, something within that group is going to be beneficial for somebody. So you will be able to build with that. I try to schedule 3 times a week to work with clients. So if I worked first shift, so that was between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m., doing an 8:30 workout. By then, everybody has had breakfast that wants breakfast, and they've had their medication for the morning. And that's a great time for them to get up and get moving, put them in a good headspace. Working with clients in the group home, there were 10. Now, granted, you can't bill on 10 people at the same time. You have to bill on one person at a time. So if I'm exercising and I'm talking a lot to Brenda, and I'm saying, Brenda, I see you over here. Brenda, are you having a little difficulty bending over? Is that uncomfortable for you? Okay, well, let's do a few more reps and then see how you feel, Brenda. So in my head, I'm keeping track of the fact that we started exercising at 8:30. I was talking to everybody, but I was working also with Brenda because I see that Brenda is having some challenges with bending over. Brenda responds and says, yes, I feel a pinching in my back. Okay, Brenda, let's modify that motion a little bit because we don't want you to be uncomfortable or we don't want you to have any pain later. Although I'm exercising with 9 other people, Brenda and I are still having interaction. I talk to Brenda. Brenda lets me know what's going on. I want to keep Brenda engaged. And I say, Brenda, can you do the counts for us? We're going to do 15 reps of this exercise. So everybody listen to Brenda. Brenda's going to give us the countdown. Okay, Brenda, start with 1 and then count all the way up to 15. So we're going to follow your lead, Brenda. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, and 1. All right, everybody watching Brenda? Watching Brenda. Okay, so you can build 15 minutes. If I let Brenda kind of oversee that process of helping me count, keeping up on how she's feeling, how her flexibility is, that is potential billing with Brenda, although we've participated in a group activity. So then let's say after our 30 minutes are done, I will bill on Brenda from 8:30 to 9 o'clock because we worked out, we exercised. I talked to Brenda about how she felt. I had her engaged and talking and leading some things. So that is a socialization skill. She is interacting with me to then exercise. So one of her treatment plan points is that she be more active. Brenda's energy level is low, and it might be because she doesn't socialize much or she doesn't get enough exercise. So this touches on those things. And then after we're done working out, I could say to everybody, all right, I hope you guys are going to join me this time on Wednesday. We're going to do it again. We're going to see how everybody's progress is doing. Even though we're not going to do it tomorrow, I still want you to do some form of exercise, okay? Everybody got that? Some form of exercise. Then after that, I may talk to someone else and say, hey, Nathan, I noticed that you weren't doing any of the things where you do things over your head, where you bring your arms up or bring your arms shoulder high. Are you feeling any issues in your back? Or is there any reason that you're not able to do that? And I engage him in a conversation about that. So we talk about how he's physically feeling. So if he has any joint pain or any of those exercises were problematic for him, that's a discussion that I'm having with him about his health. So that is also an opportunity for billable hours. So exercise, getting people to move is a great way to get billable hours, get your residents moving, get that good energy going. And then the other benefit is for you. You have gotten some exercise in for that day. Hopefully that makes you feel better. I know sometimes for me, I could work in a group home and some days were just fine. No issue. Other days might be a little harder, maybe because a couple residents just weren't having a great day. So you spend a lot of time just trying to diffuse arguments or refocus them on something else and trying to separate two people to keep them from arguing, to keep them from disrupting the peace in the house. There's a lot of things with my own self-care that I was mindful of because I realized that I was not getting any kind of real exercise in. So these seated exercises with the clients, if I'm working Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and I can get clients exercising with me 30 minutes a day, each one of those days, then I'm making sure that I get my own physical well-being addressed every time, 30 minutes. If I'm smart, I'll also take an opportunity to take a walk around the neighborhood with other residents, have a conversation with them. I've had walks, 15-minute walks, and I've talked to a client about her budget. We talked about things that she wanted to buy. This particular client had an issue with gambling. That was something that she needed to not do. And so something about buying a lot of things, if she can go to the dollar store and spend $20 or $40, that made her feel good. But then she said, a lot of the stuff that she bought just might not have either been really stuff she wanted or it might have broken not too long after she got it. Just talking to her and just talking about how she felt about that and what other things she could do to offset that and not spend all her money and not kind of look for that high that comes from gambling. That's another way to also get your billable hours in working in a group home for clients that have a mental health diagnosis. You really want to engage with people, and exercise and being out doing things is a great way to do that.
Hey there. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our new content. Make your well-being a priority. Until the next time, take take care of you.